You're. I go by many names, but you can call me Phae, and I'm on a journey to embracing myself, the good, the bad, the intolerant. I have no idea what that will look like, but I've decided that I'm no longer afraid to be seen trying. Because the life. Because I. Whoa! What? Because I believe that the life that I desire is on the other side of visibility. These are my realizations. Welcome to my diary.
I require a life that I can go at my own pace. I require a life that I can go at my own pace. I require a life where I can go at my own pace. And I literally feel like entrepreneurship is the only way that I can honor my spirit's needs, my soul's needs, and my body's needs. My soul, my spirit want to be free. My soul, my spirit don't care about bills, don't care about money, don't care about none of that. It just wants to be free, just gonna express itself as it should. It's just anything. My body, however, survival, emotions, bills, needs, interpersonal relationships, communication, boundaries, obstacles, very physical, very human experience. And I feel like entrepreneurship for me is the only way that I can see that I can be able to give myself the life I require, not even desire or need, but literally require. I talked about this in another video. Like I just have a deep wound about my capacity and the fact that I've always known that I get a little tired. I get tired very quickly. I'm not someone who can go all day. I'm not someone who can go every day. I'm not someone who can give my 100% every day. I can't even give 95% every day. Every day might be a different output. Um, and I feel like whether it was school or whether it was work, whether it's within my home, that wasn't something that was not expected or appreciated, or I can't fault the people for not embracing those things about me. I've been breaking my own heart because I've been shitting on myself because of all the things that I can't do. But there's many things that I can do. There's so many amazing ways I could show up in the world. And there's so much more amazing ways I could show up in the world when I give myself what I need, when I honor my energetic rhythms and flows and the way that I need to move through the world. And it's been a bit difficult because I have been on an entrepreneurship journey for the last 10 years. And yeah, I've been on an entrepreneurship journey for the last 10 years. And I won't say my businesses have failed, but I can absolutely say, with all the knowledge that I have about entrepreneurship, that after 10 years, I'm just now fully embracing what it is that I need, with embracing what I need, building the foundation for something that is customized for me, that tells me and shows me that how I need to show up is how I need to show up. Honoring that I'm not someone who looks at perpetuity, honoring that I'm someone who needs endpoints, honoring that I'm someone who has different energy capacity, has to show up every day differently, who has to take my time, who has to go slower. You know, I don't, there's a lot of urgency when I step outside of known home. And so the ability for me to build something that I can do anywhere, any place, whether it's at home or abroad, something I require and desire and dream about. Um, because like that is the life that I need. That is truly the life that I need. For my health, for my well-being, so I can show up in our community, so I can show up for my family, so I can show up within my relationship, my interpersonal relationship. Um, so for me, entrepreneurship is a holistic solution, a holistic approach to be able to just like coalesce, to like bring all the elements of my life together, which is what I desire, what I require. So I require a life that allows me to go my own pace, and everything from that point, from that knowing and that awareness, understanding of myself, everything else must flow. Like I said, boundaries that allow me to build something that will allow me to live this reality, if that makes sense. So I've been thinking a lot about that and like what is required for me and how I want to give it myself that. And I also have the knowledge that entrepreneurship is very difficult. It's very rewarding and very difficult. And I watch these YouTubers and these these people on the internet who have established their businesses and become very successful. And I'm just like, yeah, that's what I want. Well, I want what's for me. I don't want what's anybody else's. To want what's for me is to embrace what is mine, embrace my gifts, my talents, embrace the things that I have believed were shortcomings, but are literally just my own gifts. It's just my perspective. Either it's a blessing or a curse, sometimes it's both. Um, but yeah, I'm just really on this journey to just looking at myself and see. I'm just really on this journey to embracing who I am and to stop breaking my own heart and saying that I'm broken, I'm not enough, that it's not good enough, I'm not good enough. It's just like pause on all of that. That's what I'm thinking when I'm measuring myself by somebody else's. What happens when I measure myself by my own worth, my own stick, my own internal value system, my own perspective? Because I'm someone who views people and I'm just like, wow, look at all the beautiful ways in which you can show up, and I deserve that. And so, where I'm at in my life right now is like honoring myself, embracing, embodying, leaning into the information that I have about myself. If I know I am someone who, for example, like if I know I'm someone who needs solitude to process, if I know that I'm someone who can't eat a tons of food because it makes me sick, like what are the things that I'm putting in place to support that? And that's why I believe boundaries are a commitment. Boundaries are an expression of you being committed to yourself or to something. I believe boundaries protect your commitment more than anything. I think knowing what you want, committing to it, and then protecting it with boundaries is where I'm at in my life right now. It's like I know what I want. I know there's going to be some level of sacrifice, but I know that on the other end of this is the life I require. And I know that everyone in my life I'm gonna come into contact with will be can be deeply nourished and nurtured by my ability to be deeply nourished. And if I can cultivate a well of nourishment for myself that is limitless and endless, I know how to fine tune, I know how to fix when the sprinklers aren't working. If I can figure that out, then the world around me would be a better place. I truly believe that. I believe the people around me would be better because I'm better. And I can show up for people and I can support people on their projects. And I can be a better friend, be a better girlfriend, be a better sister, be a better person within my community. Instead of just being so exhausted all the time and not being able to show up for others, but expecting people to show up for me. So I require a life that is at one pace, and I require a life that is predicated and built on the foundation of an entrepreneurial path that supports me and nourishes me in return with what I value and quite literally with me. And I'm on that path and I'm on that journey and I'm building it day by day. And do I need the money yesterday? Of course I need the money, the resources, the opportunities as of yesterday. But I gotta put in my time because it's not gonna happen. It's not. I can't forego the work. I can't forego the process. Whether I start today, tomorrow, 20 years from now, there's always going to be a process. There's always going to be a journey because the journey builds the foundation, builds the roots. And if the roots and the foundation are strong, and the roots and foundations of your business being strong is an indicator that the roots and foundation of your being is strong, especially if you're an entrepreneur. And I trust that my being was strong, and that is literally a skill that I need everywhere in my life. So yeah. So I'm putting in my work, y'all. Putting in my hours. Now I see what I say 10,000 hours. I'm like, why do people keep saying that? I get it. I get it. 'Cause that's where the work is, that's where the information is, that's where the data is. And once you've built up a repertoire of information, you literally you can solve any problem. If you experience something once, 2 times, 3 times, the 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th time, maybe the 10th time, you will have the answer, and it's gonna be less difficult because you know what to do. And that's why you have to put in the 10,000 hours, they say. Oh, that's why you have to do the 1 to 2 years of your business without making any money, you know, because you are literally just getting information so that you can solve things easier for yourself and for others in the future.